Alright guys, today we're going to do another review. We're going to do a review on the Aniki Armored Red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, or the Armored Tyranno Ranger from Zoo Ranger. A lot of people don't like Aniki, including myself. I didn't like Aniki for quite a while. We had our situations, but this only took 45 days, okay? Aniki is really stepping up their game. I don't know if it's different management, the way they're processing people's orders. It doesn't look like they're stealing people's money. They're not taking a couple years. Again, it took a lot for me to trust them, but 45 days later, month and a half, they delivered. So really quick. Let's go ahead and pop it open, take a look. Bear with me, guys. Didn't want to pause the video so y'all can see it coming right out of the box with me. Just trying to be careful and not cut my suit. All right. Oh, they put a nice little, let's see if I can hide the name here. They put a nice little checklist in there now. So everything that you order comes on the checklist. Pretty cool. All right. Lots of bubble wrap. Anyway, there's our suit. Good quality, nice and thick. Some armbands. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I went with the Bat in the Sun shield instead of the traditional shield for that reason. I actually have a really cool morpher from Power Props, Jess. She has discontinued her Etsy page, but if you can catch her at any cons, she's probably got some of these left. She did all the Rangers, a bunch of different colors, traditional, but I went with the Bat in the Sun shield because I thought this morpher would be really cool with it. And at the end of the video, it's not going to be me suiting up. I'll suit up later. This is just a review and unboxing. So again, here's the cuffs. And y'all can fast forward through the videos. Some of it may be a little long, sorry. But again, I'm opening it with you, so that takes a little bit of time. All right, there we go. There's one of the armbands. They actually put Velcro in them now, so you can actually adjust them on your arms. Back in the day, you know, it used to be just a slip up your arm, and then when you're wearing it, it would just come down here and flop around. Not no more. Now you can adjust the size, smaller, bigger, you know. It's on you. All right, let's get this other guy unwrapped here. We're just going to be forceful with it. All right. Oh, look at that nice little Aniki bag. I'm not going to use the bag. Maybe to put the helmet in, but yeah, when I go to conventions, my suit goes in a like a tote locker, a little foot locker. Same white hood, little straps that go on like a little bra, goes underneath your arms. But what I do with these, you can go get you a little thin strip of foam, like cushion foam, and you can undo this stitching right here, and you can roll it in. So then you just have a collar, kind of like when you would see them on Power Rangers, they'd take their helmet off, they have a collar. And you get local seamstress to do that. Let's see what we got here. We got a lot of tape, lots of tape. And we're not trying to cut up our goodies, so let's see what we got going on. Paper. They definitely, they wrapped everything up good. Oh, and by the way, all this came from Bogor or Jakarta, Indonesia, DHL, and it only took 2 days. So yeah, 2 days DHL. Well, that didn't really stick. I'll glue that back in, but there's a silver power morpher. I got a silver morpher and a gold morpher, so I can wear my shield or wear it without the shield. But there's the Tyranno coin. Again, it kind of just popped out, but yeah, I can fix that. That's no problem. Nice leather belt. Yeah, it's adjustable in the back. So you know, if you put a couple pounds on, then there you go. Put the power coin over there. I'm going to guess this is going to be the gold morpher. Oh yes, look at that. It's morphing time, yeah. Pretty good quality. And you know, if you compare it, you compare Aniki's and Jess's, they're almost identical. You know, same size. I'm gonna put Velcro on the back of this. I did have them put Velcro on the back of these so I could interchange them on my belt. Smart thing to do. Velcro is your best friend. All right. Got some boots. These boots are made for walking. All right, that's just a reference point signal. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah. There's your boots. Good tread. Smells good. Don't smell like you, stinky feet. Nice padding. Your diamonds are all stitched all the way through. blaster holster. Speaking of which, gotta make sure the power blaster fits there. Yeah, look at that. So when you got a legacy power blaster, you know, if you got an original 93 blaster, it's going to be a little bit smaller, but there's your legacy blaster in the holster. All right. These newer gloves look a little bit shorter than gloves he used to have. Yeah, I'm gonna say these are a little bit shorter, and the material feels a little bit thinner. I mean, it's still real leather, but it feels a little bit thinner. That's okay though, I've got another pair of gloves. So, all right. Other boot. We're almost there. Bear with me. We're going to get to the helmet and the shield. I know y'all are ready to see that. Trust me, I am too. Other boot matches the other one. It's like a band-aid just kind of ripping off. It's ripping off. All right. Okay, so back in the day, I know some of y'all have had these suits. Aniki would make these kind of like one size fits all, and they would have Velcro in here, so you'd have to sit here and, you know, try and Velcro it and get your cuff even. Now he puts zippers in there. Really, really good idea. So let's take a look here. I'm right-handed, so we're doing this with a lefty. Just gotta slip him on over the glove there. Oh yeah. Good little fit. And again, you know, you'll have spandex in here too, so even more stuff taking up room in here. And if you don't want your cuffs to move or slide, you can put you a little piece of double-sided Velcro on the inside of here, on the inside of your cuff, and then put a piece on the top of the glove, and you can just, and then it won't move at all. There's that. All right. Now we gotta get it off. Yay. All right. Let's see. We're gonna save the helmet for last. Oh yes. Here's the shield. Oh yeah. I know, I would do this. Yeah, so, and the cool thing about this, again, I did Bat in the Sun shield just because I wanted a little bit of edgy look to it. The cool thing about this, all right, so a lot of people, you might go to a con by yourself and you're putting your suit on by yourself. Well, the cool thing about this, after you know get used to putting cosplays on, if you put this on backwards, you know, you got your Velcro right there. So you would just technically put the shield on backwards and then spin it around, okay? So that way you can get the seam lined up and you got your straps here. So you can just do that afterwards. You pull your strap up over, connect it to the shield, boom, there you go. And then your shield's on. All right. Some duct tape Ranger. Yes, I know I'm cutting towards myself. I know. It'll be okay. Oh yeah, look at that. It's morphin' time. You know, I haven't worn a Ranger suit in like 10 years. This is me coming out of retirement, I guess. Beautiful paint job. Nice and smooth. No cracks, no blemishes. And Aniki is starting to do like a magnet system on the inside. Really strong magnets. They're doing it on their Green Ranger helmets, but I didn't know it at the time, so I just went with the clasp. So I guess you go with the stunt version, no clasp, or you can go clasp. Good padding. I'll let you look through the visor so you can see what I see. Hey. So you can see out of the visor pretty good. I just pulled this down just for a comparison. So this is the Hasbro Lightning Collection helmet, and here's the Aniki helmet. And you know the Legacy helmet's like ginormous for a bobblehead, but Hasbro Lightning, Aniki Red. This is still too big on my head, so this should fit perfect. Let's check it out real quick. There's a lot of padding in there. I'm gonna take some padding out. Hang tight.
Alright, there we go, guys. I don't know if you can hear me too good. It fits good. It's a tight fit. I took a little bit of padding out, but I gotta take a little bit more out. But,
So, Aniki Red Ranger, knocked out of the park. Go check him out. Like I said, Aniki's doing a whole lot better, shipping everybody's stuff out. Very, very timely, and good prices. They always got sales on Etsy, or reach out to them on Facebook. All right, guys, It's morphin' time.